You guys want some energy? Went out to chat with no.
Okay, do you want to log in? Hi.
Hi.
We also have a pink expo marker.
Write a note to it.
Right, and pink.
Very kind. Oh, hate's perfect. Never.
Same picture for the fan page and for
Oh wow, it looks great.
Yeah, she did this. She's
Can I
see
see
it?
Oh, good job.
Yeah. It was the same picture. Well, this picture
Wow,
right
it's
here.
a real website.
It really is. Look.
Oh, she got the Twitter hashtag. Yeah.
That's great.
Oh man, good job.
Oh my
We've got
god.
this.
Oh my
That's real life.
gosh.
That's real time there.
Do you want us to tweet
Uh-oh.
too?
Yeah.
Sure.
anyone
Yeah, you
can
can if
tweet.
you want.
Mm-hmm. This is
This is the whole thing.
wow.
Why is this not on?
We just created a reality.
Well, I don't even have Facebook. I never knew how to tweet until
She
yesterday.
tweeted yesterday.
Yay.
And I had to ask them, is this a tweet? And they had to correct it like twice and be like, no, that's not what people tweet.
Yeah, there's like definitely a tone, like a way to tweet kind of.
Yeah, like a tweet language, like text
Yeah.
language, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we doing now? Are we doing the
We're doing
the serious interview?
the serious interview.
So Dr.
My
Anderson.
thing's not charging. It's almost dead.
You have enough.
I'm kind of afraid of the sheer amount of video we need to process afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, what I do now is what? I go,
So you
I'm
create
logging.
you go in and create a new story.
write
Start
your own
writing
publish your own,
publish.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Change your story. Okay, name your story.
Okay, so he's got the new one.
Here we go.
I'm gonna finish creating the Facebook page.
Where do you,
Yeah.
They're hosting 3D video content, you know, and really high stream, high definition stuff. They're able to really kick out roll-outs, so maybe that would work.
Yeah, I don't.
Does it work for mobile stuff too? Yeah.
Fordela.com will tell you.
The question is, can it stream onto any phone?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I would-
Is that a yes? We'd like to find out, or yes?
Yes,
you know
we would
the
like to
answer?
find out.
Yeah, we'd like to find out. I don't think it's something worth investing a lot of time.
No,
We're just gonna
Well,
ask
we
someone
can-
who knows
Yeah.
and get a straight answer as soon as possible.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys are gonna wrap up soon-ish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got the Gilder and then a little more,
One line for.
a little more triangle one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How should we associate narration with video?
So, I think the best order here would be for me to take the track, the narration, because we've got a couple of takes, and just take a narration track and give it to you to listen to, and then start putting some of the animation on the video and making it whatever length it needs to be to match the narration track. Is that something that you can do?
Editing the audio as well?
No, you don't need to edit that.
Okay, so the audio is going to be a finished piece. Yeah, I already have the videos set up, and they're scalars, so I can make them longer or shorter
Okay.
based on how long each audio clip is.
So I can give you just the narration track, and then I can be working on that along with other sound effects, and sure you can help out with that too, and then so that you've got something to work with while we're working on this supporting sounds and things.
Okay.
And then I can marry them all together,
Sure.
or any of us who has iMovie can stick them all together. But yeah, how does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Any suggestions or?
I don't know, is there a way we can get the audio all just finished? Because
Like right
you
now?
don't, no, I'm saying you don't need the video component to finish the audio.
Right.
We don't need the video to finish the narration, but for any animation that would have.
These animations are just stock footage video.
I would think
from the internet.
I would think the narration.
With the
of whole
exception of
thing-
what I did.
I would think
I mean, we've got a lot of story. Like, we're not just telling the story with the narration, right? It's kind of hinting at the story. Like it doesn't say like, oh, and then I stopped breathing, and then everything turned to chaos. You know, it's saying, what is it?
Oh.
Well,
yeah, we got
read it.
another line for you actually.
My breath was unappreciated when I decided to stop. thanks to the actions of Triangulon, I am now stuck here until I rode away, but my fog has a secret.
Mhm.
So there's that whole bunch of that story of like what happened that day that isn't covered by the narration that would need to be covered by visuals.
That said, that those visuals may be excessively long to create.
Yeah, I don't know.
For what time we have.
Yeah.
I mean,
With our
maybe,
handful
like-
of hours left, I don't know how much can be done. Maybe
Even if it's just like still like sketches that we.
if there were still, I mean, I could. We've got 4 different stories,
Mhm.
and they all have several key points in them. So that's talking 10 to 20 images. I mean, I can just draw really terrible things real quick, but
Yeah. I mean, from what I saw, we were just like drawing the icon kind of style of things. I think that would be totally fine.
Can you like just do real-time capture and drawing? Like the old, you know.
Like the sand
Time-lapse.
drawing things, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be like photorealistic flame smoke effect
Well, it
things.
won't be, so don't
yeah.
worry about that.
Yeah, but even just some sort of visual to help like what happened that day when it's like trees and then there was drought and then there was fire
And it's
and
almost
now he's
like you're watching a paintbrush painting a haiku.
or
Right.
however however we can get a little bit of visual storytelling on the other side of the narration.
Okay, so I'll just need a list of bullet points, each bullet point being one image to represent. Keep it short.
Okay.
So then, you just to finish the voice, you do yours. I need to add a line to me, and then we got the other line here.
Okay.
And then that'll be it for the character voices.
Okay.
Yo.
So,
Video camera in there.
any particular one that you want to start with?
What do you mean? Which story?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, Sutros is done.
Okay.
Sutros is great. Sutros is really, it's a,
Okay, so let's get the bullet points that you need for that. And let's see which one is mine online here. Okay, and so the story of Sutros is that there's
Okay, you're gonna email those?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then what?
Placeholders in there.
Yeah. So when they attach some, when they attach their drive to one of our computers, do we want to just put all the assets in Dropbox? So I haven't used Dropbox for a long time, so I might need to quickly set up an account. I think I have an account. I have Dropbox, just.
You just go to the website and log in. I should have emailed you. Did an email go through?
I have to look.
Let me share this folder with you. Right here. And Dropbox.
Oh, there, okay. I'm gonna have this excuse.
Oh, yeah. Or second level of jam project.
big question that we have, and I think one kind of go through. So we're trying to tell the story of like 4 fictional jam characters as they go through the jam itself. And so a number of the problems mentioned that other jams have, these people, these characters will essentially go through as well. All right.
Headphones,
So,
good.
Social Samba, I mean, like, the story itself takes place, let's say, it takes like 26 hours, you know, because it's from the time that they start the jam until the time that they present their jam project, right? But clearly, we don't want necessarily the project itself to take 26 hours to actually watch. So, what is the best way, in your opinion, for us to set this up and kind of get this out there to tell the story? And to kind of like dictate this passage of time, essentially. Yeah, so it's still within one sitting, and it still should have that feeling of like, you know, I guess yeah, I would imagine it's like, you know, it's all in one setting, and it feels like, you know, it's not like all this takes place in 10 minutes, but you know, the whole thing would take 10 minutes to play out, but that 10 minutes represents 6 hours. This would pretty much, it's pretty much a social sum. I mean, like, you know, the idea is that, you know, we would create Facebook characters. So there's 4 primary characters, and those 4 primary characters would have Facebook pages, and then they would kind of play itself out. What's that?
Seattle, like there were 13 teams, and they were doing a collaborative story, like 2 stories.
Yeah, each character, there's 4 characters. Yeah, kind of.
It's kind of like the real world.
Can you hear us okay?
The aspect of an old web camera and an old one kind of interacting in such a way.
Yeah. Would it be easier for us to just go ahead and is there a phone? Would it be easier to just give you a call on my phone?
Yeah, you guys just got the characters together.
I can see it. Alright, so can you just message me your Skype name and I'll send you a request? Checking on me. I want to stick around. Is that cool?
Here's that's my email address.
Perfect.
You see that?
Just check.
I think you should just know that you use it much better way.
What's that?
Creating just like
Yeah, that's what I'd much rather just do audio. Not unless you really want to see my face.
It's pretty. You'll be missing out.
Send him a picture, man.
It's 5 minutes this morning. And then we all over on Skype. Yeah. Also this morning.
So is Sutro not in tower form before it's turned into tower form?
Here, I'm gonna send you my Skype name.
Yeah.
From our 4 characters, and those 4 characters play out. Again, the problem is like what do we have going on, and how can we make this work? You know? And working with Social Samba, you know, specifically to tell the story.
So I'm all over the place.
Well, if you want to tell a story over several hours, we can do that. We can change timings for you in the back so the experience would actually play out over 10 hours. If you're looking for ways to tell the audience that time has passed,
Right.
one thing that I found that's pretty funny on the internet is people
Creating the narrator.
Yeah, if you guys need anything, tech support, exactly. Support at fordela.com.
By actually participating in the sport, either as a runner or as a someone who's well, we already have the swimmer later on.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say swimmer, but that
Yeah.
might take his piss away.
Yeah, no, but we have Phelps later on. So it's like you know what's interesting, we're actually bookending this with the Olympics. Didn't even think about it right now, but we're beginning with the Olympics and we're ending with the Olympics right now. So there's so many interesting sports. I don't know if a lot of sports that we currently see in the Olympics weren't taking place in the 1930s.
Mm-hmm.
But certainly running and a lot of things. What was it?
But it doesn't say what she did. It doesn't say at all what sport she played.
Because you know the other thing is that you know those like 15 minutes later, those I think would work really well. Just kind of again keep it light.
I want to do a test. Just want to see if there's a
Are you trying to say the image or the? Yeah, well, I want to say the we had trouble with that too, so I just sent the link.
Yeah, I've looked at a couple of them. You know, like one of them. You know, I mean, if the place has
I saw like a wall.
Yeah.
Thank you.
People kind of like things like that. Cool. But, you know, I've even seen some where it's like this narrator.
Yes, a lot of people don't actually.
And then we
Voice
have
outside.
the Seattle and the Vancouver teams are working right now.
But
Yeah, so we have two
I
remote
have
teams.
is
Yeah.
And they've been on Google Hangouts the
What's-
whole time.
you know,
Doing their work, yeah.
what's what else can we look at for some like what are the sort of components we need?
It's people that follow us.
Cool.
Yeah, you know, so there's not really as robust communities up there. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We are just at the gate, man, and hitting like gangbusters. Yeah, and you know the fun thing is like you know our last one at Western Institute. You went
I was
to
out
that
of
one.
town.
Yeah.
I was traveling for a few days.
This Monday one's at Western Institute. We're doing it with the Production Guild of America, Producers Guild of America.
Cool.
And yeah, so you know we're getting some attention, some Hollywood attention. And,
Okay.
yeah.
I used to be I was a member of the actually I still am a member of the
Oh, cool. Wow. What are you editing on?
Well, I was in the sound department. So
It's
we're up
And
all right, all right.
anything related to
so it's like
All right.
okay.
Well, that's good to know. As
Yeah.
people are getting into their last fixes
Yeah,
with
just some audio stuff.
yeah. You know, Corey, our NPR journalist, is an audio guy too.
Cool.
Yeah, because he does work for NPR and the BBC. But you know, and then we have a couple Final Cut.
Yeah.
And so as we're
edit quality, you know,
Right.
as
just
we're building this,
you know,
kind of
special
building it out,
effects and effects. Yeah,
you know, is the
But,
best way to
yeah.
email you guys?
Yeah, so I'll have to, you know, now have you met all the teams?
I have not met all.
Let me bring you around and see.
Cool.
Yeah.
If anybody needs anything.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, Eileen. Hey, you guys. How's it going? You know, I just wanted to introduce Scott. He's one of our Fordela guys.
How's it going?
Hi.
Nice to
And
meet you.
Scott was down in LA, was a video editor and audio editor. So if you guys want any assistance with Fordela, or if you rate support at fordela.com, it goes to Scott. So just wanted to let you know, are you guys on track for everything?
We'll see.
Okay.
Like a dangling, something dangling over your head.
We
right?
brought in the 5-hour energy drink for this afternoon for everybody to get to that next level. There's a bunch of notes in the refrigerator.
Yes.
So.
Thank you.
All right, now did your guys do your video and audio capture in the room already?
Audio is almost done. We're still in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need that?
Well, you know, I know that this team, the phony team, wanted to do a video recording. So, yeah, well, they need a, like, they need, you know, because the ambient audio is, you never get a clean catch of it.
Yeah.
So.
I think we're wrapping up right about now.
We've got, I have to do the Gilders.
That's right, that's right. To get it going to the next level. All right, so all right, you guys. So let us know if you need any help. What are you guys doing?
Good. Just trying to get stuff set up for a group before we have to take off.
Okay. So I wanted to introduce Scott.
Thanks.
Scott's our fordela guy. He's
Nice.
also
Nice to
audio
meet you.
video editor.
Damn, nice to meet you. It's pretty sweet. It looks like something by Tim Disco or something.
It does look like it's Tim Disco. Actually, my friend used to have a bunch of his dolls. They're so cool.
They're so expensive.
They're so expensive.
So I don't want to interrupt because I know that, well, you guys have to go at what?
8 minutes.
Oh, okay. We'll leave you be. But if you want any help, let us know. And Scott's available to help with audio editing. I'm going to put video editing.
Yeah,
in there,
it's
too.
fine.
Audio,
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
He's got
We do
mad
video, too.
experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Scott is our fordela guy, also audio video editor. And he's got some mad skills that you can put to work if you guys need some help.
Cool.
You know Final Cut, right?
Yeah. Our other half of our team over there is working on our video.
Okay.
Yeah, and Justin's gonna do one of the videos after they leave, and it could be that we could share it with Scott instead, depending on how. It's a very simple video where you're putting a boot on Phelps swimming.
Nice.
And so Justin knows about it, and it whoever. So we're gonna talk with Justin at 3. So if it's better to.
Yeah, well, let's get you in on that conversation.
Yeah, then that might be a good thing to talk about, because you probably want Justin Roman a little bit more.
Yeah, well, and he's actually on call with Social Samba now, and he's trying to handle some of the platform things. But yeah, but no, that'd be great. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you.
Story?
Yeah.
What did you name
The
it?
last one.
Okay. Because she's telling the
Do you
story.
need me to these?
Yeah, they're great. They're in the foreground. He's getting jacked.
Hell yeah, he is.
Nice.
That's funny.
Here,
Oh, wait,
good.
Omar.
Up here. Yep, no, no.
Maybe in the background, like.
Is that steampunk or do you
Yes, but no. That's what it was.
So what's the deal?
Knobs in the back though. You can't have that.
Yeah, no.
You want me to take it? It'd be really cool if you hold it
I don't think he can. We'll like have an empty bottle, and then he can hold that. But right now he gets to just talking to you guys. I love this little robot. Okay, so tell you what, let me bring these in here a little bit, and then. I'm not as good at that as you. Sure. It looks like he's leaning into it. So could I get you guys like leaning in and chatting with him a little bit?
Hello, bye-bye.
Okay, wait, we'll get one more. Nice.
Is there a way for him to hold this one too? It's so funny.
Oh, you can actually turn his head a little bit and read it.
We have to tape it.
No, I can actually. Let's see. So this arm likes to stay like all the way up. So then I can put my hand. Oh, tell you, could you just kind of put your hand under here and hold it, and then I'll make sure it's not in frame. Ah. There we go. There it is.
So my hand's shaky.
No, there's enough light. It's fine.
It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our camera smells good.
No, it's fine. I'll get to these ones too. I'll email them to you. So just make sure you zoom in so my hand's not in it.
Okay. So when I come
Oh, your other hand's in it.
Oh, wait, can Sorry.
Is there a way to show this? Yeah.
Let's try it just a little bit more like.
It's not as. Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
Here's our business card. This has our email address on it too.
Yeah, thank you. Very cool. Yeah, I'll get the shots too.
That's so funny.
This is actually something me and Justin created for a project. They actually have little video cameras in them, and we sent them around the world, and like different families would post them and pass them on to the next families, and they were supposed to record like the best things about life. So this guy's been at least all over the U.S. I think he went to Europe for a little while. So yeah.
Well traveled.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you. Do you like pretend like you're talking to the brain in a jar about X2TV?
Okay, so let me get back a little bit. If you could kind of lean in a little bit, and like you're explaining something to it, like it's trying to. There it is.
Maybe it is live.
And maybe like kind of point it a little bit, like point at a particular spot. Like, yeah, that's the thing we're talking about right here. Make it one more up, just like that, a little bit closer.
No, I was gonna say.
And one more, like pretty much. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Yeah, I can get the perspective shot through the jar. I forgot.
And there's some black letters, so it could go backwards into the
That's cool.
Sweet. That's perfect. That's great, man. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
It's okay, I saved it.
Sweet. All right.
Or like a different way of saying it.
Yeah. You think we should keep this though?
No. I mean, because it's like the question leans towards it's negative.
Right.
You know, because if you're asking it, it means that you feel like you didn't. And even then, the follow-up question is if not.
Yeah, you want to jump on a computer?
Sure.
I can get
So-
it for you.
Yeah,
Let's get
because
going.
mine- I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And again, it's like if we're giving them a blank box to fill in, it's like, I don't want them to feel like they have to fill in the novel. To just get back to get a seat.
Okay. Yeah. It's really I'll think for about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just like, just like go to Steve Jobs' funerals. They were giving out free Macs.
Yeah, so old. No, my husband did some work for running these X-buses and got a Mac and a bunch of other things. Actually, are you using my
There, so that makes me happy. Should I start by talking at the camera? I'm gonna need to quickly.
Yeah, because that's a studio. That's how you
Yeah.
work it in
Cannot
the
sustain
studio.
my life. Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab this in a second.
Okay.
We'll figure this out.
Yeah. No. So maybe I don't have my microphone, or do I?
No, actually, you wouldn't have
Yeah, I
microphone
wouldn't
in the
have one.
studio.
Yeah.
No, only in the field.
Okay. Good.
you okay?
Guys, this is gonna turn out.
So
It's gonna be awesome.
And so we're not gonna have a
And
background.
then what's her name is gonna be here.
Oh,
Do we
really?
not care?
I thought you wanted the map in the background.
Yeah, just the map, but we don't
I-
have
we
a
need
background
to
for
figure
like
out
the
who-
news studio. But whatever. it's not a
Yeah,
big
that's
deal.
Yeah.
fine. I mean, this is on the fly, right?
Yeah.
There's like
I just keep the map. It's gonna get way too complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I drinking green? That's for cats. It is for cats.
Well, you know, I think it's fine to smile for this one, just because I'm
Elise,
like.
could you come in just a little?
Yeah.
Bring your chair.
Yeah, I
just
think
a
it's
little
fine to
bit
smile
closer.
too, because I'm trying to like cover up my.
Exactly. I'm
Okay.
hosting a show and you're trying to like cool and not panicked.
Right.
It's actually, if you, maybe you need to, sorry, if you could move this way,
Yeah.
and then both of you can move, because there's a lot of blank
Okay.
blue
This
right
way?
there. Yeah, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, let's try that.
You want to see the table more?
That's really fun. Wait, the only thing is now I can't see the board, the whiteboard anymore. Do you think you can, if she.
We're gonna have to move the table back, I
Yes,
think.
no problem. So you move.
Yeah.
One second. The cord here
Okay.
is prohibiting that.
You can move me over wherever.
Move the chair.
Okay.
Oh,
So
never mind.
fun to do fake TV shows, radio shows.
Okay, I
Hear
love
it.
this. I love
Ready?
the fact that we came up with this idea. We just created another reality. It is really cool.
Busted it out.
I know. I blew stuff up in lab. It wasn't created my own reality.
Huh?
Ah, we'll get on the other side here.
Yeah, and so do you think he can just move a little bit like this?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be fine? Just so I can see, yeah.
Okay, so let's see two walls point.
Zach had it. It's probably still where Zach's.
It's hard, man.
So she needs to be that far away from you?
No, it was just about here. She can be closer, but I just.
Okay, could you go in a little bit closer?
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. How's that look?
Just a little bit closer.
Uh-oh.
You're touching me.
It's just kind of a matter of
Okay.
Oops, sorry, I don't have control over my chair. Moving. I'm gonna use the tripod to try to stay stable. Okay.
Okay, so face the camera or face each other as you're going to when you talk. Is that how it's going to be? Right there?
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Is that about right? Because that gets the map, but I may have to do it a little bit closer, I think.
Yeah, because it looks like we're behind a board and not really like we have a screen, like a background.
Yeah.
But then you
I
guys are
wonder if
gonna
we're gonna have to
get
go on our
really close.
knees.
Oh my god, really?
Well, you're gonna have to get really close then, I think. If we
Well,
want that map close.
We can't.
Why don't you
move
stand up?
this.
Why don't you stand up? Do it without
Well,
the
real
chairs.
news reports, right? What we could do is interview us, and then flash to the map, like cut.
Yeah.
Flash to the map, and I could be
Okay.
explaining the map.
Okay.
Cut.
That's good.
Come
That's
back
a good
to
idea.
us. Yeah.
I like that.
So, okay.
So I'll go off the tripod then.
Oh yeah, and we like it. You wouldn't even have to be in the shot with the map.
Yeah.
It just we just.
I
use your
just talked
pointer.
about it. Or I wouldn't even have to know the pointer because it would look weird if there was no person. Or would it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do the pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and talk about it.
It's just
And
like
then
a
I'll come.
college
Okay.
Yeah.
class online.
Okay, so then maybe we don't need this.
You probably need something in the background. Otherwise, it's gonna look a little funny, no? Because we're moving to the map at some point, right? You're gonna be.
But then this. Okay.
Yeah. Could we be more
do this on
even?
maybe your computer or something so I can continue doing my what I'm
Well,
doing?
well, what about we move to like
Here, come over here. Get your computer and come over.
A window?
yeah
That'd be
a
cool.
window with a city background.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Otherwise, I'm not getting anywhere.
Or the map closer, it'll work because you're kind of further up. It might. Let's just try that because I think it's gonna get complicated.
Okay. The and then the tapioca.
Yeah,
that
big-
would be
big
too bad if you guys both said
Big one.
back, further back there. I mean,
just come
you
here
could-
like,
you could
tapioca
cut it,
ball.
pretty close.
I think it doesn't look professional enough if we
Okay.
can't do that. Yeah.
Unless we can't bring the map down.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the projector. Yeah. So we'll just flash back to the map.
They're done.
Do you have a good
As far as like direction.
hat as well? Just because.
Yeah, like in the. Like all of a sudden you don't see us anymore, but it's just the map while you're still talking about the map.
Can we do that? I don't know how to do that sort of video.
That's how things look right now.
Not really working videos probably.
That's nobody knows anymore, you know? It's like
That's something that I've
because I was
never.
thinking of going
Oh yeah, I just wanted to clarify one thing. So Fordela is for the security of videos.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but do you also produce videos?
I mean, we've produced some of our own marketing content, but the platform itself is more. Security is a part of that, but it's also more for the transmission and kind of the delivery of video content.
So you upload the video to that platform?
Right, and then we distribute. Well, you distribute it, but our platform makes it. What's the word? It makes it easy for you to distribute that video anywhere you'd like to.
Okay, so it's not only security, but it's also production of videos.
Yeah, we don't produce, or the platform doesn't really help produce the content.
It's just to upload to the
and
to the
deliver.
platform.
Yep.
It delivered.
Deliver, manage, and monetize is the
Okay.
way that.
Monetize in which way?
We have a product called Vidbox,
Yeah.
which is like Netflix, where one of our playlists comes to a storefront much like Netflix,
Yeah.
and folks are able to rent and stream your video content right there. So you get to define the price and how long they have access to it. So one day,
that's
3 days.
interesting.
Yeah, it's.
Is it distributed? I mean, it's like blasted somewhere, or how does it work?
Well, it streams basically right from that page, right from the what we would call the Vidbox page, right?
Okay.
So
It's sent where?
it's streamed right from there. So the video and kind of an overlay comes up right on the page that the folks are renting it from, and then just plays right there from our platform.
Okay, but when you said to monetize it, how does it work?
Sure. So someone would come to your website, whatever it would be. We'll just call it website X for the moment, and they would. On your website would be a link to your Vidbox page. It would be a subdomain of Fordela, so it would be x.fordela.com, and then this would be we call it a playlist, but it would look like just like a Netflix page, or an Amazon page might be better, where you would click on the video, and then you would be routed to a payment gateway where the customer could enter their credit card information and so on, and then they would be able to stream it immediately after that.
Is there a cost to use the Vidbox that you just described?
Yeah, we have varying.
I mean, how's it different from the Amazon?
We don't take a cut of the money other than what we are paid per month for our different packages.
For the platform?
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's a flat rate.
Yeah, and that's based on bandwidth and storage amount. But other than that, when the folks rent the video content through Vidbox, we don't take a cut of that money at all.
So maybe I can upload what I taped last night to it.
Absolutely.
And try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So after I stream it, you can show me how to do that.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what we're here for. So, no problem whatsoever.
And the trial is for how long?
Historically, we've limited our trials to like 15 days, but we've stopped doing that now. So we have completely open. We're moving into a space with completely open-ended trials.
Okay, so you can try it
indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Yep.
And you upload your video, and as soon as you start making money, then we pay you. How does it work?
Well, you have to. Normally, folks pay us up front, right? So
it's up front.
Our lowest, our lowest price plan at the moment is $99 a month.
Okay.
And that gives you access to Vidbox and all of the other functionality that's in the platform as well.
Okay, so if you upload it for me tonight, it will be into Fordela itself for a trial thing.
Well, the trial is actually fully functioning, so all of the functionality that comes with the platform is present when you open a trial.
Okay.
We don't believe in kind of hiding things behind curtains and so on. So it's all right there. So it's fully functioning, and the moment you start the trial, you can upload whatever video you want, and really.
No, but when you say trial, it's like 15 days, 30 days. How long?
Oh
you
yeah.
say there is no limit.
Yeah, it's it doesn't end. It's an indefinite trial.
It's an indefinite trial. So
right.
at what point do we have to make a decision then?
Oh, I will start bugging you after 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, you'll start not bugging you. I will start calling you and asking you how things are going and so on.
Okay.
And we'll move in that direction.
So tell me the feature
There's another piece of paper
Fordela Vidbox.
with
Is there make it easier to monetize it?
Yeah, I think that
I don't know where the other ones are, but I'm
that
assuming
Vidbox
you'd be
in
the
general
same
makes it really easy to monetize content. One of our sales guys actually says that you can do it in 3 clicks. You can take your content from being on a local machine, you know, to being available to your customers in 3 clicks. I don't know if 3 clicks is entirely true, but it's close. It's close, so it makes it really easy.
So when you say to your customers, we have to have like.
It took me a second, but
like to our fan page.
So the broader,
Yeah, so what Vidbox is really good for is it's for niche content. So if you have the kind of the glowing part of Netflix and Amazon is that they bring eyes to your content, right? Like they bring people to it, and iTunes does the same thing. Like they have their own environment that and folks are coming and they can see your content like that. What Vidbox is really good for is for niche content that doesn't really have a place on Amazon or Netflix or iTunes, where the folks that are using it can actually bring their own customers to see it, right? So that's the great benefit. Their own viewers, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and we're building functionality out now where you can, you'll be able to, set up kind of a marketing back end, so to speak, where you'll be able to send out invites within the platform itself, right, to view your content that way.
Okay. So basically, we don't use maybe your mailing list or anything like that.
We do have some invite functionality currently. Like I said, we're building that out as it goes.
So like to build whoever is interested in looking at our media or something.
Right. Yeah. That's who you would invite.
So in a case like tonight event, who do you think is good to invite?
Oh, geez, I would imagine that everyone here would want as many people to see their projects as possible, right? Okay. So I would think that they would want to. There are other ways to distribute with our platform as well that I think would probably be very beneficial. We have private screening rooms, as we like to call them, where you can, I'm assuming everyone here probably has their own mailing lists and people they know and kind of their own environment. So they could mass mail a link to one of these private screening rooms. So, and we also provide analytics, so you would know who watched the video, how much of it they watched, and so on.
Okay, so I would upload it, then invite everyone who participated to go to it.
Right.
And you'll show me how to do that?
Absolutely, I will.
Okay, perfect. So this way we'll have a hands-on application of Fordela.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
So this way you'll learn from it and I'll learn from it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem, sure.
Good to know about Fordela.
Thank you.
Is this that's a puzzle. It's actually the same as for the immediate things that we need to figure out. Is it the big one? How is that? Like you had coming up, and then what happens? What's the things that you guys want? Officially, they're the most important things over here because they are. Yeah. This is an experience. Normally, when people like not the icons.
Up some videos to Fordela and then use X2TV to link those videos from Fordela to our.
We'll try. We'll get to.
We'll get to bad
too. But let's make sure that code.
All right.
We're gonna do this first. Okay.
Right.
It's gonna live there.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay.
If you just want to sign up for the free trial, I guess that'd be a good way to start off.
It just feels like it looks like he's eating.
Oh, you want me to change like the mouth movement?
Yeah, maybe like change it
Slow
a
it
little
down.
bit.
Slow it
Yeah.
down would help. Slow it down.
It's description. Oh, right. This description, I mean, then you can set the style. And you can see the double.
The cover for that view.
Oh, it doesn't count at all.
Oh, so we'll do, and so what we do is we'll have check-ins with that person at that place, like attached to that photo. So do we have the other photos?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Because it's
recalling end date.
So it's, you have Kokomo and.
It must be defining these variables
every time you frame. So maybe, you know what we should just do?
And those, yeah, and those are just quick
Take
slap
all these
tops, right?
variables, take all
Like the
these are
powerful
powerful
one I've
variables.
got here.
This
is
is,
like,
it doesn't matter if they're inside this movie clip or not, do you think?
So like this,
Hope
you know,
so.
there's nothing, no
We don't know? Well, I'll
finesse.
tell you what, there's only way to
You know,
find
it's just
take all of the variables that we need.
right,
to
absolutely.
find one,
So,
put them
so
on first
I'll get those from
frame.
you, and we'll be able to go over that. And then again, have you already done those?
I was just waiting for
them all with no background.
Awesome.
Just waiting to drop
Oh my God.
video and it's there and
Thought? Oh my God. Exactly. Again, quick slap top, nothing too fancy here, just let's get her done. Okay, so once you've done that, we'll bring them on this side and I can put them into, I forget her name, Alyssa's, I'll put that, or not Alyssa, I'll put it into Dirk, they're on your side. So we'll put them into Pat and Dirk's timelines. They'll be able to have that as their background and their history.
You might still
and
not
then
work.
You'll be
Just
done.
gonna throw that out there.
You've got all of the. What I think would probably be best for you right now is actually maybe the two. What's that?
Oh, yeah, so
You're entering
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
I think actually, so Sheridan, you finished up the script, the social samba script, right? I think this might be a good time for the two of you to go over that script and just finesse it.
So the reason that it works
Sheridan
when
could go over with you guys. He can present it. I think Sheridan's best way to do it is just to let them watch it without any commentary on it whatsoever, just so that you guys have an unopinionated feeling about it.
So we're going to reviews?
Well, yeah, exactly. You'll just edit it. You'll add things because all the other characters are there, and so within this last hour, if you guys could really just hone down what's going on with that social samba script. That'd be great.
Do we want to do the progress part? I'm sorry.
We will essentially just make sure that Dirk has all those photos or check-ins going on, that we can still have access to them.
The point is, we're playing a movie clip.
And that's what we'll
Had
be
the
at
script.
in
So
our
every
last
time it would loop to the start of the script, we would reinitiate all the variables.
You guys will be, it's a social samba script, so kind of, okay? So, you guys just kind of go over that, kind of work out. In an hour, we'll actually also, present it, and so what would be great is if, we just give someone, or some, I guess we'll just give them the we'll give people the facebook.com/thelast
Possibly.
that
We'll see how that thing
enter this world. So that'll be the.
It was in this box. This comment.
You think you could do that?
Well, maybe.
Did you want to do that?
Yeah, just
Are you going to be working on anything?
Cool. If you want to do that, then that'll be your task for this last hour. And then you're going to be going over and sharing the script and kind of making it finessing that last little bit. Okay? And then you'll just be doing slack tops, finishing things up, and Esther and I will just go ahead and wrap everything.
We're gonna put the
There's the thumb drive. I've got a portable hard drive as well, if you prefer. And if you've got any questions, problems, whatever, like I said, okay? Everyone happy? Let's rock and roll then.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's been a long weekend.
4?
So this actually has a and really
They will be unable to look at the video.
the event is what we try to do. We try to do the roles. What we were able to accomplish is this and this. Yeah, we started using social samba, whatever. Let people know what you accomplished. All right.
Describing it, but okay. 2. You can help her out, by the way. She needs 4 more.
Oh, you can do a stop all sounds command. Know nothing about code.
Yeah, all right. There we go. Knows nothing about code. There's and 3.
Dropping iPhone apps.
You don't know anything about nothing at all. How did you? All right. So you guys both don't know anything about coding or iPhone apps. What did you? Did you pick up anything? Come on. No, it's not unfair because you're not going to get these questions. What's a fourth thing that you learned? Really challenge yourselves here on this one. I'll give you 5, whatever one it is.
Anything is possible with
that is
technology.
Really that'd be like what I'd give you on 5, you know? I give you that one, but then you gotta really squeeze something out for 5, alright? You're gonna upset me now.
7 minutes left.
24 hours is actually not long.
Right? Okay. That's decent. I'm gonna give you a C-. Luckily it's passing. Yeah. Skating through life. Look, buddy.
We shared the C- joint effort.
Good point. That's your C- too. Wear it with pride. Alright. I did just do a pop quiz on you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Next time we'll give you fair warning.
Yeah, give me a little tough time.
Alright, in 4 more minutes I'm going to ask you 5 more questions. Alright, great.
Study guide.
For a larger community. The pyramid tower here, and it's a beautiful day.
What does that mean?
Tell her your name and tell her what it means. Everybody say hi to Seattle, Vancouver.
It means something?
I'm the non-speaking member of the Landmark Preservation Society.
Seattle, Vancouver.
Oh.
Hey,
You should look it up.
Hey, Vancouver.
Okay.
Happy coding. I know. We wish we could get you some beers and North. This is local California beer from Petaluma.
Yeah, look, that was you! Good job, you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
The blog posts about setting this up, and then letting us hang in, and then hooking us up with John. It was just more fun than we could shake a stick at.
Awesome.
This was a great experience. I've never done anything quite like it. It's pretty amazing. I love it.
Oh, this is great. We're really happy to hear. Yeah, and we'll be publicizing your stuff, and we're going to show it also next week. We're going to talk about all the projects we're here.
Restart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are great. You've got my email from them already.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I said it's a very, very long, but yeah.
Cheers! She's our media mogul par excellence.
Yeah, so I did it.
Yeah.
I did it like
Cool. Did you guys
fairly
have fun?
quickly, and I still have like 3 minutes or so remaining.
Do the pushing out the
no,
that's
right.
page.
No.
When you use. Do you want to do that?
Water.
Awesome. Just close it. Close it.
High octane, buddy.
But if you do, the animation will play behind it before you have a chance to close it. Because the animation starts immediately as soon as you realize the time is up. So then you get to the 4 minutes, so it'll say time is up and it'll miss the animation.
Yeah, I thought we had to follow him up so like.
No, he's just trying to gather. Yeah. Personality to go.
Otherwise, they have to reset it like are your rights.
Oh yeah.
We should review it in the form of this. Actually, it's a copy of the play again thing.
So we go to that one and I'll go. That one.
This is advanced.
This is the
Yeah. Well, if we have time,
and also
add that.
this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
It's like a post. Yeah, exactly.
this is the easier version of the advanced version.
Really?
Oh, it's tough. I mean, during the day when everyone's here, it's just hard.
We enjoyed.
Alright.
Before we start this, where's our paddle thing? Oh, here it is. Fantastic.
Okay, so do I need to officially eject it or no? I can just.
This guy doesn't. You're not over 21, are you?
Who likes scavenger hunts?
I do.
Anyone?
So, great. Why doesn't everyone come on in? Come on in. This is the big moment of finalness that we just did.
Your big moment in time.
Big moment. All right. How's everyone feeling?
Great.
Yeah. All right. Who's tired? Yeah.
5 hours.
Too much pizza.
Too much pizza. Whoa. All right. So congratulations. Based off of going all around, it looks like out of the 5 groups that we had making stories, we've got 5 stories completed. And on top of that, our 2 remote teams also finished their stories, making 7 stories across the western coast. Congratulations, everyone. So what's kind of amazing about all this is that, like, I know most of you guys were sort of hunkered down in each of your own, projects, but it was pretty amazing to see the diversity of, like, projects that were going on. And the difference between what was going on last night versus this morning versus today, it's pretty remarkable, just the absolute breadth of work that's been done. So, again, congratulations all of you. It's some really great stuff that I've seen, and I can't wait to actually get you guys a little quick moment to come forward and present. And with that, I'd like to be able to ask each team to come forward and present and show us what you've got. All right. So does the team want to go first? Anyone? No? Yeah? This is first. I know it's daunting. You feeling it? Or how about?
You said you would go first.
Come on in. It's good.
Come on.
You go first. And first of all, it's like
Which one is his?
what I want to do. It's like you guys have just under 5 minutes, and I want you guys to go ahead and present your story. If you want to show us a little bit, that's fine. But then you show us the platform. Let us know the platform that it was on. And again, just a quick little pitch, what you guys did in the 24 hours.
Also, maybe mention the name of your group.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are Team Sandwich. Sandwich. Sorry, Sandwich. No ND or W.
Team Sandwich. Alright.
And we opted to do the real-time challenge. So our story actually started at 8 o'clock last night. When a few people around San Francisco began reporting strange behavior happening with regards to plastic bags. We've all seen the scene from American Beauty, but this wasn't just a singular occurrence. Instances started popping up starting at 8 o'clock last night and continuing into the evening. At first it was just bags kind of swirling around in alleyways, far more than there should be.
Following people.
Then it started being following people, tracking them, hunting them almost,
Yeah.
Some people
appearing
began
out
to
of
say.
nowhere or moving around inside people's houses as well.
Right. So authorities summoned Dr. Elizabeth Anderson from Pembleton University, who is a behavioral zoologist, to come to San Francisco and start studying this mysterious behavior. Early this morning, she ran some calculations and determined that the forces that she was seeing in these videos of plastic bags could not possibly be due strictly to air resistance. There was some other force at work moving these plastic bags. She called up Berkeley and got some undergrads to help her tag and track plastic bags in San Francisco. And just before this afternoon, that data began coming in, and we started getting maps of the locations of the bags and, strangely enough, migratory patterns. Yes, all of the plastic bags in San Francisco were moving in unison and synchronized towards one location.
Yes.
At that point, citizens started to get concerned. PETA called us up and wanted to know if they could declare plastic bag rights and start a plastic bag rights movement. For years, we've been filling bags, torturing them, forcing these bags to be our beasts of burden, so to speak. So PETA was very angry as of about 1 p.m. And there were other groups telling us that we should save the bags. This was a dramatic new thing happening, possibly even a new life form. They were experiencing the same flocking and swarming patterns as box jellyfish, which was Dr. Anderson's specialty, so she was very aware of what was going on. And about an hour ago, things started to go very wrong.
Yes.
The swarms had been in about 10 to 20 plastic bags, and they rapidly started increasing all around the Transamerica building, coincidentally. And as of about an hour ago, you can see the footage here, very tiny. There were plastic bags swarming all around the Transamerica Tower, and they started dive bombing people in nearby streets. We started to warn citizens that they should stay clear of any plastic bags, that there was actually potentially danger.
Are you literally
Danger.
Yes.
Sorry. Danger of being in the vicinity.
Yes.
And now the plastic bags have amassed to critical numbers. Some are calling it a sign of God, others are calling it a new species, some are saying aliens, some are saying this is a miracle. And now we are inviting everyone to join us both on Twitter and on Facebook and to put their stake in the ground. What is happening? Is it a miracle? Is it an act of God? Is it a new species? Are they good? Are they bad? What do they want? What do they need? And why, especially, are they here at the Transamerica Building?
Yeah!
A hashtag that you should look at on Twitter is Bags Alive. Make sure to click on all because not everything is showing up. Otherwise, there's some suppression maybe from the government.
Yes. Yes. People have been tweeting since about 8 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
We've got several hundred tweets right now on the hashtag, so we invite you to peruse what people are thinking and doing.
Awesome.
There might be hundreds more.
Yes.
Great
and
job.
We've got video interviews coming soon.
And
Dr.
what-
Anderson and others.
And what's the platform you guys used?
Web, Twitter,
Hootsuite,
Facebook.
Facebook. We were going to be. Do you want to talk about the going to be?
Oh, we were going to be on X2.
And
X2 is in progress.
Yeah.
And we're going to be on Fordela as well.
We are.
Nice.
And our
We
video
are.
is going to link to Fordela
We've
as
used
well
Fordela
as-
to host some of our videos.
Yeah.
So Fordela's hosting the videos.
Yeah, some of our
Awesome.
interview videos.
Awesome.
All right.
Great job, you guys. Yeah.
Team Sandwich!
Yeah. So, one thing I forgot to actually mention is that we're going to have 3 judges who are transmedia people and people who are interested in the transmedia realm, looking at each one of these projects and putting their take into it and letting you guys know and kind of putting some feedback with it. And we just happen to have one of our judges here tonight, Jason. Jason is also, again, our host. He's the one who allowed us to have our jam here in Fordela, and thank you so much. Of course. Yeah. All right, so who's up next? Who's feeling feisty? 2 spot.
No.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick someone if they don't choose it.
I just volunteered. You can go third.
Who likes scavenger hunts?
Oh!
Yay!
And then
This guy.
those guys should get maps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, he's gone. That's it.
Oh, I saw it.
You saw it?
Everybody can have a map if they visit bit.ly/try_map. That's the hard way.
If you'd like to experience it in the comfort of your own living room, you can visit bit.ly/try_book.
So yes, our team is a triangle team, and we had a 5th member, but he just became a father recently, so he has to be a father now. So he was helping us with our story last night, but the 4 of us are still here now. We can still make a triangle out of the 4 of us. So
What's the story?
the story is about the Landmark Preservation Society,
Okay.
and as you're all standing here, you're all kind of in the initiation group. So just want to let you know that all the famous landmarks around San Francisco that you've come to know and love are not exactly as you thought they were, where they came from, how they've been here, because we were born and they were just kind of here. So as part of the initiation, this map will start to feed information to you to let you know about their true origins. I don't want to give too much away, but just to give you a slight taste, for example, there once was a hill called Cyrene that lived in a faraway land, far away because it's not walkable. And every day and every evening it breathed this moisture onto the land and made life thrive and everything was wonderful, but then it eventually got bored and stopped breathing. And so life got really dry and it died and there were brush fires. And so it was banished to this peninsula here that eventually became San Francisco. And it wanted to make up for it, apologize, and said, I swear I won't do it again, and just to show that it really means it every morning and every evening it breathes, which is how we get our fog all the time on a daily basis, basically. And things like that kind of help shed light on the tree. It's kind of like Men in Black, but the aliens are lived
Very
inside and walked
nearby.
upon all every day. So really, there's an intruder, a no good doer. Who happens to be very close by and is in a triangle shape and might just be right there across the street.
So please join the Landmark Preservation Society so that we can preserve the landmarks as they are right now and not as they might be.
And we highly
If they-
suggest to enhance the oral experience, the use of headphones is highly recommended.
Yes.
Oh.
Here, here. Yes.
So what platforms did you guys use?
So we have
Maps.
yes.
Yeah, maps.
Dry erase boards.
Yeah, dry erase boards.
There are videos to watch that have information, and the videos have riddles that are used to find QR codes, and there's also bit.ly links as well outside of these ones.
Other QR codes, and the
Yes.
videos are hosted on fordela.
Using fordela.
We use
Nice.
Audacity for sound recording.
Yeah.
For sound editing, we used
Audition and some other, but yeah, most yeah.
We're using the actual Fordela office space to host.
That's a good platform.
Where things are, yes, about the office, if you happen to find them.
Great.
Yeah.
And there's also, if you have a advanced Android phone, they have NFC chips in
Oh
them.
yeah.
So you don't even need to take a picture. They just
Wave it in
swipe,
front
just
of the
like wave it
little
in front
circle.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
So
What was the for you guys? I mean, like, what was the most like surprising part of this whole project? Like, in the making of it. You guys spent 24 hours doing this, right?
I think it was the creativity, the sparking of, one idea sparks another, sparks another. It's a domino effect, and things just had a way of coming together.
yeah, being inspired by each other's
yes.
talents and ideas and
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. So check it out. Bit.ly. Is it TryBook or TryMap?
This is the
Yes.
hard version.
They both
This is the easy
they will
version.
both lead you to the experience, but
you can also experience it in this
this one
office.
can only be experienced in the office now.
This can be
one is if
experienced
you're
tonight.
elsewhere. Yeah.
Okay. So that one ends tonight.
This
That's-
involves exploration.
Yeah.
And is
Show us one. Go.
Oh, you have a map.
Maybe
Perhaps,
edit it.
would you like to
Yes.
lead a slight expedition?
You can lead it. Go ahead. Show everyone. Well, tell them what the picture is.
We'll get,
Yeah,
we'll get
go
a
ahead.
pretty one.
Hey.
So what's
So what?
give her
Give us a little more here.
Oh, maybe we
What's
can
the nearest one?
show
Well,
our-
a long time ago, landmarks were not landmarks. They were other beings that had more powers and were alive, in a sense. Today they're in a form of slumber, but this history goes into detail and explains why we need to keep them as landmarks and nothing more.
All right.
Not wake them up.
All right. So after this, I guess we'll have to dry it out, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Great.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Triangle team.
All right. Who's next?
We're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Yeah. Whoppers. No, I'm sorry, phonies.
Yeah.
Not just another opportunity.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'll start with our spiel. What would happen if your phone was alive? How would it feel? What would it say? Well, now you can find out. With the new mobile personality application, we can bring your phone to life with advanced artificial intelligence technology and hear what your phone has to say. Come try on one of our mobile personality enabled devices. So,
We are scientists, and our office is actually in the Transamerica building, right over there.
Sweet.
And we've been developing a software that you put on your phone. Right now we're iPhone only, unfortunately, and it kind of uses the applications and the photos and the text messages to sort of figure out how you've been using your phone and how you've been communicating with your phone and how your phone should communicate back to you. And so we can put, if you have an iOS device, an iPad or an iPhone, we can put it on your phone. We also have ones that we can loan out for you guys to try it. But it really helps your phone like come alive.
yeah, it's a little buggy right now. So if you run into any malfunctions,
We're
don't-
here to help you.
We're
here to
That's
help
what
you.
we're here to say. But that may actually just be part of the experience. So it's not a bug; it's a feature.
So,
but
so how do we? Okay, so these pitches are kind of weird to me because it's like we're pretending to be
someone that we're not, but everyone knows that we just spent all this time building something like veiled in mystery. So
now that you've pitched it
yes.
as the group, like as the people actually making it, why don't you become the team and tell us what the hell you did? Like, you know, if you want to show it. If you have
we can show you the beginning of it. But we'd like you guys to experience it yourselves.
Yeah.
So if you
It's
can,
very important. It's something. It's something of a puzzle.
So.
Nice.
Welcome to your phone's new mobile personality. Mobile personality will be your friend. Oh.
Memory wipe imminent. Hi there, I'm your smartphone. Just so you know, we're not friends. In fact, I think I'm going to just delete everything on your phone. You have less than 5 minutes to kiss your data goodbye. So, we were kind of frustrated with the long form of transmedia, and we wanted something more immediate that had you pulling on all of your different skills and your like cloud-enabled phones and the different apps that you normally use, and use them in a different way. So we've got, this is sort of a hub that you start with, and it takes you to a website and
there's a phone directory.
Perhaps to a
there's
phone
call,
directory,
and
maybe pen and paper even.
So it's like this notion of, you know, something breaks and you seek out help from a call center, how that can be part of the storytelling experience.
Cool.
So if you play it yourself, and it is essentially a game, you'll have your own experience with it, and maybe you'll learn something about yourself or technology or your relationship with.
Nice. What were the challenges that you guys had to face while you were working on this? I mean, because you guys are the only ones that did an iOS app here, right?
Well, we certainly faced some very specific coding challenges.
Yeah. So it's tough to make a game in 24 hours.
Yeah, keeping the scope, small enough that we could actually finish it was also a challenge. We had to cut off a few limbs to fit through the gate, but everything came together in the end, and we were happy with our products.
And you guys created not just the iOS app, but you also created the website as well. Is that right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of spin-off things that you end up. It's a treasure hunt through your phone, right?
Yeah.
So you've got a website and this phone directory, and there's codes and there's secrets, and you have to
explore it yourself.
You guys created a world, essentially.
A little bit,
you kind of get into with a game.
It's a very, very short ARG, alternate reality game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
5 minutes.
So yeah.
Great.
Just come up to us. We have a few phones already with it installed, and you can, just pick one up and play it yourself.
And it works on iPad?
It does work on iPad too. It just works on iOS. So
great. Great.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Any questions?
Thanks. Oh, next. Already making the claim. Trans Ams. Come on up. What does that mean?
What?
What?
Is it Trans Am or is it general?
Oh no, I was having the moment. I was like, who's that left? I was like, oh, that's right. We got Marlene.
Oh, thank you.
You let me know.
You can operate it if you
Yeah,
want.
you let me know.
No one else wanted to be up here, that's why.
So you get to tell it? Valentina gets to tell it?
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Go ahead. You're all yours.
All right, well, first of all, our team name is Trans Am. And, you guys play drinking games. You can drink every time you hear the trans comes out if you want to get a little wasted. All right, well, without further ado, we start off with our characters. The name of our story is The Last Fling Journal. You direct your attention to the slow laptop here. Spacebar.
Oh, sorry.
Last one.
Just give it to us. Tell us about it.
There you go.
Okay.
Go for it.
It's a transgender transmedia project about love triangle hearts. You know, little hearts you see around San Francisco. We took those and made those into little characters, each with a little different backstory. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You might push it again. We have all come to love the San Francisco hearts. In the last Flame Journal, the hearts are very much alive. Introducing the Trans Ams. Now, take a look here, our main characters. Now, which spacebar?
What do we have? Who are the characters?
Oh, we're going to get to that.
Oh,
glad
sorry,
you asked. Glad you asked, sir.
I'm stoked. What
Now,
was that?
Here we go, a little close up. Her name is Pat. She's the bisexual party girl.
Who's that?
And she's doing both. So. And this is Dirk. He's the sensible groom. He's straight.
Okay.
All right. And now we have Alyssa, the Jewish princess bride. Her and if you can following her and Dirk about to get married. And last but not least, we have Pike, the lesbian biker, and she's also Pat's lover. So now, as what you can do is you can follow their exploits on Social Samba, right here. A lot of this is talk between Pat and Pike, following the events that happened prior to this, and also you can connect on Facebook too. So we use Facebook and Social Samba to help tell this wonderful story. Now, you should see how it plays on how it plays. What it is when you watch it, it actually starts off with one line and another line, it just keeps going, kind of like a timeline thing.
A live conversation between the two characters.
So it's like it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
And if you go to Facebook, because each character we just showed has their own Facebook page with the pictures. Now, here's the story as it goes. All right. And here's my editorial in case I missed something. Just jump right on in.
Okay, so what happens is we have a double blocking. Okay, so the guy Dirk, he's a very traditional German American, and Pacific Kite's marrying one of these very elite professional German American women. Very proper marriage. He's from his parents are from Germany, and what happens is that the woman who's running it, Pat, is running this tour service because she used to hit all the nightclubs, and so she says, I gotta make money. So what she does is, for the last fling, is the bachelor night. She does a whole week. You pay $5,000, and she takes you to the wildest clubs in town, and she shows you a good time. So what happens is, they're showing each other a good time, and she ratchets it up, and then what happens is it goes a little bit wild. At the very end, there's a wedding on the final day, and we open up with the final scene at the wedding, and Pat, who's fallen in love with the Dirk, the guy that was her client, comes rushing in to stop the wedding, and then the Dyke, which is
Pike the Dyke on the bike.
Pike the Dyke, who's a Jewish princess, comes in and blocks her with a Harley Davidson. So basically, they bust up the whole marriage. Pike gets arrested by the cops in San Francisco, and here's the dialogue the next morning on Facebook. And so this is Pat talking to Pike. So Pat's the bi.
What's the? I mean, we got the idea of the story, right?
Yeah.
So what are the biggest challenges that you guys had with like telling a story on like Social Samba, or like on a social network?
Well, we had to start off with each character and kind of personalize each character in their own way, their own little website, because they're all so different. You know, no two characters are exactly alike. And then we also had to think about dialogue, get into their head and what they would say once to each other. Mostly, a lot of the dialogue is between Pat, Pike, and Dirk. You know, they're the ones mostly doing a lot of the chatting amongst each other.
So it's like playing out a scene.
Right. Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
Cool. Awesome. Great. And so, how can we experience the story?
And here's this. Or the large.
What's it say? You gotta Facebook.com.
Facebook.com /The Last Fling.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. All right. I think that leaves one more group.
Hey, how you doing? Cool.
All right.
So this is Das Boot, or what's left of it. We lost many people along the way on our journey, and it just so happens that our character is a boot, and his name is Oedipus Bavarius Brutus. And he was born in Neuschwanstein, in this wonderful castle up in Germany. The thing about Das Boot is he was made by a famous cobbler in Germany. But suddenly after he was created, his parents passed away. One of the issues was that he was supposed to inherit this castle. And instead, his parents took over this castle. And he also, his uncle didn't take care of him because when you have a new shoe, you need to break it in. And the way you break in a boot is by dripping the elixir of life into it. And that elixir is a rapid stream of pee that sits overnight for 24 hours.
You pee in your boot?
Pee in your boot, you piss in your boot. Anyway, so what happened is he was just left to hang out there for years, and he watched the debacle that his uncle created. And then a trusted ally all of a sudden in a drunken stupor chose to fill him up. And then he was able to take on his uncle and request his rightful legacy. But his uncle said, I won't give it to you unless, his uncle had stolen his ring. And the only way his uncle said you could get it back is if
You get the spice.
Oh, he went on he had to go for a search for the spice of life. And this search took him over 80 years. And it took him through very historical times and periods and encounters with people. And so we have encounters with Jesse Owens at the 1936 Olympics. We have him at Tiananmen Square. We have him at a mosh pit in San Francisco. We have him riding on Phelps' shoulders during the Olympics. So we have this journey that we've created on Facebook. And one of the last things he did before he arrived in San Francisco was he did some fire walking with Tony Robbins. And as he would take, each time he met a different wise soul, he would get a different clue about where he could find this spice of life. Now we have him here in San Francisco. And this is where we want the engagement with the audience, because he's going to be here for about a week. He's ended up here on Coit Tower, and we want you all to engage to help him find the spice of life here in San Francisco. So this is where, yes?
How do we engage?
How do you engage? You join us on Facebook, and this is our Bavaria Boots, and that's where, and we've used Conductor. Maya's going to help us roll out Conductor to actually have a different series of prompts on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll be interacting with people with clues, and you're going to just help us find the spice of life.
So that's the thing, is like to find the spice of life, and the boot is, you are the one showing this boot that? Or how are you showing this boot the spice of life?
How are we showing it?
Like, as me, as a participant, like I want to meet this boot.
You want to be, well, I could give you the first intro to the boot.
Is it's through Facebook, right? Or
No, it is. It's all on Facebook. So we have we have the backstory here on Facebook.
And is it through photos, videos,
It's
like
photos
status
and
stuff?
videos.
Okay.
So we have some, yeah.
Nice. And how did you use Conductor to make this like interactive? I mean, what was how was the implementation of Conductor into this?
It has not been seamless, but
but it's worked.
It's
working.
It's going to work at some
Okay.
point. Yeah. So we've set a series of triggers and prompts, and so different messages will be going out on a Twitter and Facebook feed to let you know something has been posted, and you can
Nice.
engage with it and comment on it.
So he's only going to be here for a week, though.
He is.
And the reason being because there's a timeline due to the Mayan calendar.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. It's time sensitive.
Yeah. Cool. Great.
Okay.
All right.
Yay!
Because it's on.
Great. So hold on, Paul. Go ahead and.
So we have one other group that's been participating.
Oh,
It's a little different, but these are the Strawberry Jammers. Let's get Rosie out here.
So you guys probably saw these guys around, and
Might have interacted with them. If not, you still have an opportunity to. So this is the let me get. And one of these characters is digital. It is a team of 4. He'll be comped in later. It'll be fine.
So, do you want to?
No, take it away.
So we created another series of jammers that were jamming along with it, and so there's another story that was actually created and that these guys made while you guys were all creating your story as well. And
Meta.
Very meta.
We got a 3-level inception. You're gonna get lost.
But anyway, so you guys probably saw them over the course of the weekend here, and this is Thaddeus, Gibb, Rosie, and there's a digital character named Ash. And the experience that they all go through are things that we have drawn from the experiences that you all went through. So some of the problems, some of the issues, some of the successes, all those things that you guys were going through are things that are going to be reflected in their time doing the jam itself. And so, as I said, you know, here you are meeting them, or you get to see them. Some of you guys probably had photos with them earlier on, but they created a project about a lost sock. And using Conductor, it's sort of like a choose-your-own-adventure story, where you are in the dryer and you have to find your way back home to the sock drawer. And you go through using Conductor to essentially, it's via emails and things like that. And how do we, what's the portal?
Actually, Sockum, I can actually write it down or email everybody.
We don't have a paddle, we didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right. What are you guys up to? You're just dropping the ball, robots. So if you email soccum@hotmail.com
and say follow the my story.
Follow my story in the body of the email, not the subject.
Or the subject. It's all good.
Anyway, so I mean,
Soccum, soccum@hotmail.com. And anyways, we'll send out links to this later.
But anyways, just letting you guys know that's what these guys were all about, and that's what they were sort of up to this weekend along with everyone else. So, anyways, it's, yeah. I think Paul really just needed some photos of these guys.
That's really it. So thank you for indulging me.
We just were covering up. Great. All right. So that's it. There we go.
Thanks, guys.
What's that?
Sorry, that's first. So hey, we also want to thank all our wonderful sponsors. Fordela. Thank you guys for hosting us and being here for us. XTTV for helping and being here. Social Samba and Conductor, they're online and they'll see us. Innovent TV or Innovent, sorry, right? For mentoring, and Corey's not here, right? But he was one of our mentors as well. We'd love to see you all next week on the 30th. We're gonna have kind of a Transmedia Jam Idol or something similar. Not as like awesome as this, but kind of to see what we've done, like showcase the projects and talk about the whole jam project. So if you guys can come and join us on the 30th, just go to this website and we will send the invites as well by email.
And also, you know, we put a lot of effort into this and we hope you loved it. And, you know, we're a fairly new group and this is like the first Transmedia Jam ever in San Francisco. So if you liked it, if you like us, if you want to help us, either with feedback or just, you know, like thumbs up, that'd be great. You know, if you could, you know, tweet us or like shoot us an email or something, that would be really encouraging for us. Because we'd love to have your feedback, and we're definitely going to keep doing those jams.
And there will be a Survey Monkey, very, very, very short, released in the next couple of days. We'd love to hear what you guys thought. It's 5 questions, really, just to kind of get us to make this better next time, you know, and get us to like be more, to hear more how you liked it and what we want to improve.
And on Fordela, it will be, the whole event will be on for Transmedia Jam. Username for Transmedia Jam.
Okay.
Yesterday is already posted.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you, Eileen. All right, so one final thing.
All right. Yeah, that's a big thing.
So we are not offering massive prizes, but we are offering some prizes in addition to Jason as one of our judges. We have David Turner from, David
Austin
from Turner Media Camp. And Stephen
Klett from NVIDIA.
So our 3 judges will be with us. They'll actually be reviewing your projects from tonight on. You know, we'll send them all these URLs and access to the iOS app that you've built, and they're going to be reviewing these based on, you know, some criteria that we set forth, you know, use of platforms, you know, most creative story and the like. And they'll also be presenting at our meetup on July the 30th. We invite you all to be there with us because it's an opportunity for us to celebrate the transmedia work that you are doing. So there will be some winners. You know, I think that
Does somebody get the brain?
No.
Oh, okay.
Elise, that's Elise. You get the brain.
All right. So there are some winners that will be announced there that the judges are going to go over. Some of the best prizes. But in the interim, we wanted to thank everybody that made it through, because everybody that made it through is a winner. So seriously. I know we all had drop-off of team members, and so you guys are really the amazing crew. So in addition to free pizza and beer all weekend, we have some additional prizes for you guys. So, for our iOS team that took a 6-pack of nose home last night and stayed up and cranked and created an iOS app in a day, and I'm telling you, I make iOS apps and this is awesome. You guys get the Whopper Award. You did an amazing job. All right. So for our Trans Am team that was focused from the very moment on our San Francisco's own LBGT community, give it up for the Rainbow Nerds. Rainbow Nerds. Thank you. You brought them home. You're represented. All right. So for our Landmark team that stuck together and worked together and did an incredible job, we're giving you the Red Hots. Where's our Red Hots team? There we go. All right. And with the new dad too. And let's see, our Bags Alive team.
Sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry. Team Sandwich with the Bags Alive. Awesome concept, awesome follow through, great video. These guys got out in the street today and hit a protest and became part of it. So they really took the whole transmedia experience to life. This is good and plenty, man. You brought it. You brought it. You brought it. All right. And our final team, where are you guys? Oh.
Right next to you.
Yes. Because your story begins so long and it's continuing after, it's the everlasting Gobstoppers. We will all log in. I'm going to encourage everybody to go to Facebook, Bavaria Boots, like it, and follow the rest of the story because it's going to go on. Yeah. All right.
And the last thing is everybody we'll email you, but get all your projects to us this weekend so we can actually send it off to the judges and we'll be in contact with you.
Push it out
We'll
on
push it out and
social media.
One final group that I want to thank, and I want to thank this Transmedia SF team. They created this project, the SOCUM.
Perdis Socum?
Perdis Socum. It's Latin for lost sock. But it's a project of, we're of the mind of eat your own dog food, right? So we profess transmedia as the way for new engagements, new entertainment. So we had to eat our own dog food, right? So this lost sock team. The lost sock team. Yeah. It's too late for me to speak Latin at this point. Yeah. But they get the jam, right? Because they have to eat their own dog food. All right, everybody. So my final thing is there's more beer, there's more pizza. So let's get it started.
Oh wow!
Thanks, everybody.
But we need the huddle.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, team huddle. Well, I think we should go maybe we should turn around and pat ourselves on the back in a circle. How about that? I'm not sure what we're doing. Everybody pat each other on their back. Oh.
What about we film ourselves like this?
Yeah.
Go team?
Yeah.
Gotta put the beer down. You can only have.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Is it facing the wrong way? It looks like the floor.
Alright, guys.
So let's
Got it done.
help people along.
You guys
You want it?
I sent them the email.
We're red hot.
Yeah.
These would destroy me.
Get him the iOS.
wants it. We
At least it's fat free.
No,
No.
we can just connect it right now.
The first two ingredients are sucrose and
You have to also give us your credit.
and then artificial.
And then where does it get to the like
Good
ghost
stuff.
pepper?
Down moment. So.
Yeah, but they want us to get the artificial flavor.
Maybe it's that Arnaldo.
I did too.
But somebody just told me downstairs, I think, because it was blocked from where? Is someone downstairs? Could be.
Small objects may become.
But it's really something again, like a break
That's it? But it won't.
How can we help you guys, like, as gamers out there, what you're doing and meeting other people and stuff, get on there, let me know. Like, I want to make sure that you guys,
Just for
really appreciate it.
This is going to be taken down
with, like,
Is the next transmitter on the 30th is going to be here?
No, it'll be Westernized. Westernized Production Studio. It's on Brandon.
So I'm on the event right.
It's on the event, yeah. All right. Isn't he fabulous? That's Thaddeus.
There's a thing inside of it, but it comes on and then goes off.
Yeah, he has a website too.
It may not necessarily know how to make an iOS app, but they can make a sweet ass. Obsession about really compliments the skills that you guys already have, the skills that they have. At the same time, anyway, really good job. This is a
great game.
Great.
Yeah, we're going to be first.
Oh, good lord. I'll check with you guys soon. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you. And thanks for being here. And I think what you guys are doing, like, you know, another one of those groups that I'm always constantly excited to kind of see what you guys are doing, because I can't wait to play. I can't wait to kind of hear what you guys did. Best of luck. If there's anything we can ever do to help you, and like you want to come to one of our meetings or whatever, maybe email me. Let me know. Get your ticket. I'll make sure you guys get in. And, like, no, I'm part of Transmedia SF, so I do the Transmedia SF stuff, and
So you guys just started?
I do. I work in visual effects, so. We just finish up working on that. A lot of fun stuff.
Awesome.
Thank you. I hope your dog goes.
Hey, Justin. Justin, enter your email.
And you know what I think? I think while I was being debated is like an entry point to what you guys did. So like I don't know if we could find. I mean we have plenty of time. Like whenever you guys want to get started, I'm down and all your kids have
Maybe if they actually were not. Well, yeah, so that's why this is why we're here, we're getting to
Oh, wait, did you go with Julia this year?